Hey guys, how's it going today? Single kettlebell, and we'll do some bodyweight calisthenics. We'll finish each round with a minute of jump rope. So exercise number one that we're going to do today is going to be a two-handed clean to a goblet squat. So we got both our level changes involved here. We start with a good hinge. We get an overhand grip on the belt. We'll pick the belt up nice and quick, and we'll switch to a side grip or a horn grip. Clamp nice and tight where you want to sit down into your squat, get your hips a little bit below your knees, and stand up and out. So your breathing pattern on this would be a nice inhale through the nose here. Exhale into your clean with tension and bracing. Inhale down into your squat, lots of nice mobility. Exhale up and out, and then we re-grip and hit another rep. From there we'll go to lateral crawls. We're gonna move side to side on these. The way we wanna do this, we wanna make our brain work. We're gonna start with hands close. Knees nice and wide. As always, your knees are nice and light off the ground. Whenever you take a step laterally, you're going to open the hands, close the knees. So we'll do our 4 count each way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll have that alternation between the spacing of the hands and the feet. After that, another calisthenic where we're going to dig our toes in, get our hands right underneath us. These are called bear squats, so we can find lots of good spinal stretching here. We always want to dig the toes in, stretch the soles of the feet. Your hands, your knees have a tendency to slide back. So after each rep, you want to kind of evaluate that and bring knees forward if needed. So we're going to inhale up. Do your best to get your heels down. If you can get them down, pick your toes up at the top of each one, and then exhale down and through it. So move at your breathing pattern with those, because we really want to be able to breathe, not hold our breath, because we want to get a nice deep hamstring stretch with those. Up to our feet for circular clean to a press. Anytime we're doing a circular clean, we're always kind of casting it off to the side, out to the side, out to the side. We're going to forearm bump it off. We want to skip our callus line here. Hook grip, it's going to go in a circle, pendulum, and then here we're going to pull it back, pull the handle back, punch your hand through there, get it to land in a nice soft position here, and we're going to press it out. Come back to rack position, turn your shoulders slightly, cast it off, bring it out in front there, and get a nice press with this. So try to keep a nice, good, even breathing pace with this, 30 seconds each side. From there, we're going to take the belt, put it to the small of the upper back. Feet are about as wide as your hips. Keep your chest forward, hang your hips back, and we're just looking for a nice hamstring stretch here. Come up, squeeze the glutes out. Let's just make this a therapy stretching exercise. Inhale into it, exhale up and out of it. A point when you're stretching out those hamstrings, the straighter you keep those knees, the more intense that stretch is going to be. So when you get to your end position of your hinge, we can always open and relax those knees to increase that flexibility a little bit on those. Okay, so that's half of our workout. We're going to go to the ground for some half moon push-ups. So with these, we're twisting our body, coming forward, twisting to the other side, pushing back, coming forward, twisting to the other side. So open the palms up. As always, line your hands right up underneath your shoulders. So middle finger lines up at the center, pinky lines up at the outside. We're going to twist our body. So when our arms are straight, our knees are going to be bent. Okay? So we're going to come forward. We're going to straighten the legs and bend the elbows, twist to the other side, and we're going to push back. I'm going to come forward, straighten the legs out, twist to the other side, push back. So the lower the level on these, the more challenging and intense it's going to be. The higher we bring our body up on each one, the more of a rest we can kind of get at the end of each one. But dig those toes in, make sure we get our hip down, come forward, twist, push back, come forward, twist, push back. Okay, so after our half moons, we'll stay in that push-up position, and we'll do some side kicks. So the toe position really will dictate how good these feel. We want to kick the toe from a low to a higher position. Roll the hips, the foot's dug into the ground. Toe comes from a lower to a high position, so my quad's tight in order to let my hamstring relax enough to kick up on these. Okay, so take your time on those. I like to exhale when the leg comes up, inhale when I switch sides. 2 exercises that we're going to finish, 8 and 9, are going to be front lever. So we're going to grab the kettlebell. This is going to be mostly a lat and core exercise. and everything that's supporting this motion underneath us, tension in the legs. We all want to have that, feel that engaged. So arms are straight, the belt can be like this, the belt can be forward, it's really preference. And we're going to pull our shoulders down as we lower this belt. When our shoulders back and down, lats are really engaged. Get to this bottom position, make sure we're nice and tight, and then we raise it back up. So slow and controlled lowering. Glutes and quads are always turned on here. Abs are tight, but you can still breathe. And then we raise it back up. And then after that, we're gonna get some good cardio conditioning in. 30 seconds of snatch each side. Okay, and then we're going to finish with a minute of jump rope. So a nice 2-minute period at the end. All right, so that's gonna be our workout for today. We'll warm up, we'll do some rounds. All right, so to prepare for our mobility warm-up, always practice breathing nasally, inhaling, exhaling through the lips, stand nice and tall, and start with neck movements up and down. Side to side. Tilts. Glides. And circles. And switch direction. And onto our thoracic cage with shoulder rolls. We're really strengthening and conditioning those upper center back muscles, your rhomboids, your mid traps, a little bit of rear delt in there too. And switch direction. And switch direction but alternate. Keep alternating and reverse it. Thoracic lifts or chest bumps. And thoracic glide. Arm swings. Alternating crosses. Shoulder screw. And spinal twisting. Lateral bending. Hip swings. And hip hiking, changing the level of your pelvis. And hips around your heels, hula hoop circles. Switch your direction. Hinge and back bends. squat holds with a hip pride. Cossacks. Hip flexor stretch. Hamstring on your front leg. And another side hip flexor. Hamstring, front leg. Stretch your quads out. Knee extension. Okay, exercise number 1 is going to be a two-handed clean to a squat. Ready, set, begin. Time. Lateral crawls. Hands close, knees wide. Ready. And begin. Time. Bear squat. Ready. And begin. Time. That's going to take us to our kettlebell for a circular clean and press. We're ready, set, and begin. And time, other side with it. Ready. And begin. Time. All right, good morning stretch for those hamstrings. Bells in the upper back. Ready, and go. And time. After our good morning, we go to our half moon push-up, twisting push-up. Get 3, 2, and big. Time. Followed up with side kicks from your push-up position. Ready, and big. Time. 2 kettlebell exercises. Exercise number 8 is a front lever. Make sure you keep your lats engaged, shoulders are back and down. Keep your glutes engaged too and try to keep the low back minimal as possible. Ready, and go. Time. Minute of snatches, minute of jump rope remains. Snatch. Ready, set, begin. And switch sides. Other side, ready. And begin. And time. All right, last minute of the round. Jump rope. One minute, ready. Tangled up. Ready, set. And begin. It's time.